She wakes up and finds out we chose her over her mother. She's not going to do it for yours.
Marcella's last words to me were, "Save my baby girl." Put Veronica on the vent before somebody else takes him.
How in the hell does her ureter come out with a kidney stone?
We will try to reattach it to her bladder without having to remove the kidney.
I mean, it's everything to my boys, Wilson. I mean, everything. She's always been their aunt, but now she's their teacher, their football coach, their therapist, their best bloody friend.
Come on, bro. I'm ready, bro.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Come on, bro. Go kick that.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Just a single yard on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
See what you like to do. Take some free.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Excuse me. You're saying that you're not allowed to enjoy your that makes
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Okay, awesome.
Bailey just had a birthday. Asked him what he wanted, and he said, all cake. All Slim said he did not want to share. And so, do you know what he said?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
And then, as we were laughing, he started licking the frosting off
Play action. Now it's Tua. And that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down. He wanted to make us right. That's what I really respect. And when I looked at him and I saw that light in his eyes, he looked just like
And they give this time to the tailback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
right now I was walking in shoes by the back and I'm dying to walk back then school.
I've seen a tenth of what I've seen these past few months.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Call it a pickup of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second row.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's caught inside the 5. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. Then you can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, goodness, man.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Rams nothing.
Split offset. That means
truck residues and colors like detoxifying your clothes. Maybe to know more than 9 ingredients. 9 ingredients.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
like it. I think I like it. Pass.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers.
Oh, my God. How did he miss that
tackle? He's
tackle?
brought down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Played it everything right.
44-yard line.
Oh, nice. That shows bad, bro.
1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 7.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Oh, my.
Quick throw complete into the flat out left. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd
Give me
and 2.
that. Way to switch that up. Way to switch it up, boy. Way to switch that. Ooh. That's how you adjust. Look at that adjustment, boy. Played man and then switched up at the end.
And coming away with the interception.
I didn't think it was man, but then switched that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Like that.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On play action, here's Tua.
Oh, come
This
on.
one
Touchdown, bro.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Yards to go.
Everything changes all the time. And all the time, you find the change.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
When will you learn, my friend? This is what I think it is to be a school.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. For Kidder here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And some room to run now. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Forced out to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I like what I see, so I'm going to 2.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I like what I'm seeing right now.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Am I call that twice? I don't remember that, but all right.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit.
Wow, that was right there.
I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan?
God,
or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. Now he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's a sack. And the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. At the 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the turnover, it's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
I like how he playing. I like it. Dropping them back like 15.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete, Akure Bunam. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st down, Broncos.
This could be 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. to it and throw again.
Oh,
And he fires one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Wow. Should have just tapped.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Broncos.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's going to be a touchdown. It can be.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to put the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Second and 11.
Oh, baby.
This pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
What he said.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I don't know what he said.
Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
Oh, my God.
Set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out.
I lost my shit out. Freaking
He will score.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
I lost my shut up. Who's all those freaking kick return?
Rams 7.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
What you gotta do, bro?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, might as well, bro. I don't even blame you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I think I like this poke.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
You want to get that, bro.
Now
well, you could have got that if I threw it to the outside, but I let him up where he couldn't get to it.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Rams 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone.
Bro, who is
He
this?
brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They're on the 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm,
Got it.
really
Gotta
being
throw
firm with his team.
Yeah,
Once, you know,
you
we
gotta
were having a
throw
tough
it.
patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Who that is?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, man.
Here's another interception. Picked off at the 16. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Brendan McManus lining up.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench
Yeah,
just
he
yet,
literally can't do
if you're a
nothing.
backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Rams 7.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Brendan McManus to
How about
kick
you,
off for
Clyde?
Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Let's see.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they try the right side here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a handoff looking right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 6.
2nd and 11.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
This ball game is over. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I just got a feeling this is going for this draft. Oh my God, I got a feeling.
Punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And Nelson pointing up front, a flag down as Mitchell's moving back 5. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos 1st down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game.
Rams 7.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
So watch this quick ghost from Jimmy.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
4-2. We did good, man. We did pretty good.